3, the ceiling still started leaking and there was a very wet odor in the room. Of course, I can't say I patched the roof well, but I didn't expect it to start leaking so quickly. Apparently the rain is really bad. Well, or I patched the roof really badly. I want to believe in the power of the elements more than I want to believe in my own failure. So, I'll continue to think it's pouring harder than ever today. Although it may have been even heavier yesterday, like the day before, it just wasn't as bad as it was then. I'm not a roofer or a carpenter. Lots of people could have repaired it better. The drops fall close by. You can even see them somewhere within arm's length of the lamp. The wet smell mingles with the smell of kerosene. At least one of them I want to get rid of, but it's scary to get rid of both now. I put the lamp so that the light could not be seen from the window. It used to be on the table, which I regretted at one point. The thing is, the table is by the window, and the window faces the woods. My house is in the middle of nowhere, and there is not much space, but I really liked the view from the window. The forest always evoked some sense of freshness and freedom. Very recently, it has stopped. The thing is, when the lamp is on the table, it attracts attention. You can see it too well from outside. Plus, you can see who is looking at you from the window. When I saw it, I moved the lamp and was sure that if I ever needed to go outside at night, I couldn't do it. After the window stopped showing anything, I began to hear footsteps around the house. They were quite measured and very cautious, the way a hunter would walk. One day, the footsteps stopped. There was a knock on the door. The footsteps were not heard until the morning. Closer to dawn, they began to grow distant. I don't think I need to say that that night I not only didn't move, but I was afraid to take a breath. I don't know why I looked toward the forest tonight. At the very edge stood what I had once seen up close. An asymmetrical silhouette, one shoulder much higher than the other, very large in some rags, completely bald with unnaturally pink skin. He waved at me. This is why I stopped caulking the roof. This is why I rushed home and locked the door. Now my roof is leaking and they keep knocking on my door. Like politely, intermittently, but very hard. If he needed to, he could come in through the window. I think he could break down the door too. But he wants to be let in. It's like he wants to feel like a guest. And now I'm scared that he won't leave until I let him in. And if this continues for even a couple more nights, I'm going to go crazy. I'm going to have to let him in. The only thing that scares me is that madness might seem like a much more promising and pleasant way out than if I opened the door.